We got a box from the Lumencraft. I can't do all them weird, stupid uh, slurs and slangs that people have for certain items and stuff like that. So this is a MagLite upgrade. So I've been having, I wanted to resurrect my MagLites because they are old and they're incandescent, and I modified them, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago to LED, blah, blah, blah. I had a previous video of the lumens and what the output is and this and that and all that other good stuff. So that's in my previous videos, so you can search on them for MagLite and check out all the videos I have on upgrading and playing around and blah, blah, blah. So this is the final upgrade probably ever for the MagLite, as far as I'm concerned, unless something, some miracle thing comes out that's even better than this in time. And then we'll have to go down that road someday. So this is a upgrade kit for your MagLite, whether it's a 2-cell, a 3-cell, a 4-cell, a 5-cell, a 6-cell. Basically, this is a dedicated 2-cell, so you have to get the appropriate kit for it. And then if you have more cells, then you have to get appropriate accessories for them. So, nicely packaged, Matt. This is from Matt Smith of Lumencraft. He's got his own little YouTube channel, and he's got his little religious comic in there and stuff like that. So we got a couple of items in boxes. We got that box, and then we got his specialty box that he's got a interesting story on his brand of flashlight that he created. And then we got this little item. This is the part of the kit when you buy it. So in the kit, we'll talk about that a little later. So you can buy this as a kit. So I got this for Black Friday, so you had a couple of bucks off. So I says, you know what? I'm going to get it and upgrade one of my MagLites because I think it deserves it. Because I don't use them because, you know, they're underperformers. They're underperforming even to full China pride. I mean, this thing, this blah, 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 whatever LED will outpace a MagLite upgrade any day. So it's time to bring the MagLite up to play with the big boys. So we got our little destruction manual with all kinds of little QR codes to go to his YouTube channel and check it out. And then it's also the selectable settings on here. Thank you for your purpose. The 3500 lumen bulb is for use with the voltage of 60 cells only. So, you know, you do 6 times 1.5 and that's the voltage, or it's going to be two 8.4 volt 26650s. Blah, blah, blah. And you can either use the 6 nickel metal hydride, or you can use alkalines, but the bulb power will be reduced, blah, blah, blah. And don't overvolt them because you'll destroy them, and then it tells you how to install them. And then you go through the user interface where you can set the various of settings, and then either have a memory or non-memory settings. So you can choose whatever you want. So you can have 1%, 25%, 100% memory or norm memory, and then you can have 125, 100 with a strobe, and then no memory, or you can have 10 through 100%, blah, 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 or you can have a full brightness, and all of a sudden, then you can have moonlight modes, 2%, 25, 100 memory. So whatever you want to use to program this thing, and it tells you how to program it and how to set the turbo timer and stuff like that. And we'll go over that briefly of how to program this thing. So here's the module itself. And I'll have a separate video of installing this and then putting on the lux meter and stuff like that. So, very nice piece. Here's all your LEDs, all in a package. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 LEDs in there. Yep, 12 LEDs, all in nice aluminum housing, and that's going to be all for heat sinking and stuff like that. And it drops right in with the bayonet base type fitting and stuff like that. So it's basically plug and play after you remove your old bits off your old MagLite. So we'll keep that together and we'll save the destructions. And then for optional items that you can purchase, you get a drop down menu of any additional items. You get the option to buy a super clear and super scratch resistant new lens to protect your new LED investment. And then the heart of the MagLite, to replace your crappy nickel metal hydride or alkalines, is that you get this 26650 adapter. And that since this is a 2-cell setup, aka 8.4 volt setup, being in a 3-cell flashlight, you need to get the adapter. So if you've got a 2-cell, this just slips right in, put your batteries in the back end of it, and you call it a day. If you have a 3-cell, you need to get what they call a dummy cell. So this is an adapter. Actually, I got something that looks very similar to these things, that you actually put a real LED in it. I mean, not LED, a real battery in it. And this is it's just a wire. That's all it is. That goes from top to bottom, and then you put this in first. This dummy battery goes in first, and then you put your back end batteries in. And like I said, these will take the 26650s. So I did buy last year his brand, or what? Not his brand, but what he carries for 26650s. And these are the Keep Powers, and these are 5 amp hours. I did test them. They're just a little bit short, not much though. So you just pop these in with the correct polarity, and this is what it looks like. And then you pop that into the flashlight, and then you get the new tail spring for the end cap of your MagLite, because you're going to have a different spring. This one's going to sit down inside the tail cap and you have to modify the tail cap a little bit, and I'll have a video on that when I'm actually doing this. So you get 2 little magnets, and that'll be for your 26650s, just in case you get the super flat top ones, because if you butt them butt to butt, you won't get any connection. So these particular ones, they got just enough of a top button to make contact. But that's why he includes these little magnets that I conveniently got really deep into the spring, where they are irretrievable. Come out and play. Come on. So the little magnets, you get 2 little magnets, so make sure you don't lose them. And make sure you don't lose them while you're recharging your batteries and stuff like that. So just in case your 26650s have 2, if the tab is too deep set, then you can just put the little magnet on each one. And then you can put them into your adapter. So that's what them are for. So going back to the spring here, so this spring will go to, this will replace the spring in your tail cap of your MagLite. So your tail cap spring on your current MagLite, it sits kind of like on the inner outside of the tail cap, just above the threads. This one, because of the length, because you're going to have this, this, and this, it's going to add a little bit of length to your inside of your battery. So your conventional spring will be a little too much. You won't be able to button up the flashlight. So the tail cap spring will sit deep into the tail cap. That being said, you're going to have to modify the tail cap, and you're going to have to grind out the anodized color coating off the bottom of the tail cap so that you can make connection for your negative side of your battery pack, because the other spring there, your factory spring, it's already milled out so it can make electrical contact. So this one sits on the bottom of the tail cap. You're going to have to grind or file away, or if you got a lathe, grind out the anodized coating so that when you put the spring in, it makes electrical contact. Then you can button it all up and program it and all the other good stuff. So that's a little brief overview of the Lumencraft 3500 lumen LED upgrade for MagLites. So stay tuned for the video where I actually put it to work. So thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Bye-bye.